Alright, so now we use burst immediately, right? Jesus Christ. Wow, that sucks. At range. Okay, no. It comes back, okay. That's cool, that's cool. That's a really fast melee option, I think, right? I don't remember. Exactly. You have guards for that? That's so cool, okay. That's... Okay, not... Okay, hold on. You have some crazy moveset, I think. Don't do the slide, hold on. I think a lot of these are... Yeah, I think these are scaring people, right? I think, hold on. Let me put up Gora. Hello everybody, hello. So, I just woke up not too long ago because BASElard, I don't know her name, I don't know her English, like, pronunciation, but, like, BASElard is finally here, the bunny-ish kind of Frame Arms Girl, and I don't know her lore exactly, it's been a while since I watched Frame Arms Girl, but I've been waiting for her to come out, like, since the announcement of Collab. So, finally she's here, so let's test out the things, yeah. I tested her a little bit earlier, like, because I woke up at the time of the collab releasing, and she seemed pretty basic, I think. She doesn't have a reloadable gun, which I was kind of hoping for it, but oh well, let's see. Yeah, she seems like she have a base gun, a lot of ammo though, not too bad. I think it's the I think only green gun that isn't, I don't know. Go down melee has a Gato B. How did that happen? Wait, hold on. Are you supposed to? Hold on. Okay, I was saying, how are we? Okay. I got Golari's gun. Do we have a? Hold on. Do we have a? Yeah. Okay, so if we press shoot during the dash, then during the second dash, then we borrow Starward's gun. That's pretty. I think this is at T5, I think. So not too sure though. We only get one special movement compared to Starlet and compared to Starlet's and compared to Golari's, which is I mean, I don't know. So far her dash, I don't know. Hold on. What happens if I dash through? I don't know. It was a little bit underwhelming, just a little bit. I guess pretty. Like, you actually keep the momentum from the down melee. That's pretty. Oh, okay, so you can melee out of that as well. Nice. Can we like, hold on, can we do it after the flip? Oh, okay. After the flip is actually different. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so doing both of the dash, or depending on the thing you do, I guess, it will have different... That's not bad. I guess the trade-off is that her dash is does recharge quickly, so I'm gonna put on faster recharge because I want to. Let's see. Okay, so melee seems to be just that. What about? And this cool. What? We got everything yet? Wait, oh, we can change direction during that? That's so cool, okay. Okay, I didn't know you can change the direction during that, that's pretty cool. Melee is just the usual things, right? Cool. What else? Can we shoot after that? She flies very far away from that though. That's pretty cool. Couldn't do anything afterward, I think. How about her other? I think that would be the move that we use in 2v2s if we were to hit people with it. Because it does give you, like, yeah, it does make you fly. Back shot is just, I think it's a normal back shot animation. If only we can do it twice without missing something. Okay, so now let's go to burst mode and see what she... Because I think she does have a good amount of... So this is at like the maximum mode. But... Oh, okay. So it's just... Burst mode. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It has to be afterwards, right? Like, it has to be... yeah, it's a man. So all of them become tracking. You can fly a lot more. That's... The thing about this one is that we kind of have to... play around. I don't know, like... I guess she would just be using up bursts, you know, right away. Like the moment that it is available to her. So yeah, pretty cool. But I don't know. I kind of wish you don't have to play with. But kind of wish you don't have to play around with bursts. Oh well, not the first unit that does that. So. So far, for me at least, a little bit underwhelming compared to like, alright. Like, Gora has been my favorite, mainly just because, she is, how do you say, she's, mainly just because her reloadable gun, I think, is really, well, I don't know how much, like, I don't know how she would be into. She doesn't look like a support unit per se, because it feels like she... I don't know. Can't tell. I can't tell so far. She's actually balanced. Like, she's not range focused, which I kind of wish she would have been, but, pretty cool though. Anything new about the... I don't know. Let's see if we missed anything during the, let's see if we missed anything. For the, so, the main shootings, which can be cut by a lot of other stuff. That's pretty cool. Or can be cancelled into a lot of stuff. That one. Okay, everything can be cancelled, or almost everything can be cancelled in, the fast. Cancel use the playthrough. We got the left, right. Then we got. I think we've shown everything. Yeah, so that. So far, I don't know. When enforcement will release a large amount of beams which will attack. Oh man. Down sub melee during. Okay, yeah, okay. Down sub melee during burst, which we already showed. It's basically the burst, and full burst mode is just. Cool. Let's see her talent. See, can I use it without boost? So melee, I think it's pretty important. We'll have a dodge, which I think is also important. Reduce the skill CD of sub shooting, which is I don't think this one's that important. Increase fight duration of sub melee, I think that's important, and then you can down melee, I don't think. So I think we might need talent, unless we immediately, unless you just use it, or depending on how important sub melee is, which I prefer. I mean, I don't think you'll be flying for that long, anyway. But I don't know. So at the very least, you need talent 2, for this unit, which is just sort of cheap, yes. And the other one will depending on how she performs in battle. Actually, like does flight duration matters? I don't think the missiles from the sub shooting matters that much. Again, depending on how much she relies on sub shooting. And as of the volley fire, I'm not sure. I mean, I think it'll be pretty good in 2v2s. But like more stationary when you're using, I think. So I don't think meta might allow that. Yeah, I kind of wish she's a little bit more shooting. I don't know. Well, you're in burst, so I guess you can cancel it if you're using shooting burst, which I think that's who you will be using. I think so. Alright, so now let's try to go roll for her and see how much I can get by just rolling normally. Again, I don't know if I should roll for using the 100 one or use the... Let's do 50 ones, why not? I'm feeling a bit more gamble today. Gambly. We didn't get her, right? We got someone else, right? I have 100... almost 200 rolls. Oh. Funny. Her eyes are a little too big for me. I don't know. I don't remember if she was always like this, but that's pretty. Oh wait, does this reset the thing? I don't think so, right? I don't think that resets the thing. Like would my next pity about my next pity would be about let's keep going. So that's 2 copies. Again, we need 6 copies. We need 1 copy for the base, and then we need okay, cool. Pity out of the way. Good so far, I think. I can't tell which one is better. Or I can't tell if I think I had to start rolling, so at least convert my rule. What? Time to convert my rule. Actually, do you have battle pass? Yeah. Battle pass. So click. Thing. 20. We'll get 20 of this now. That's actually no. Yeah, we got 20 of that as well. So that's 3rd copy, I think. I believe so. Alright, is there anything... I'm still in top 10, right? I'm still in top 1. The thing is, I think Asia is just Steam. That's why I'm still here at like on Steam. But I'm in Canada, so I don't know. There's no like NA ranking at the moment, which I think it'll be way too little people. Like if there are, if there's NA people. So okay, where am I? Let's go read stuff. Costume. Oh, okay. We didn't see this. That's really cool that we got that. Of course, we're gonna get these and colorful. Of course, we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna finish rolling the unit first before testing these out. So let's see how. Okay, anyway, let's redeem all of these rules. Just go again. I'll be pretty quick before I have to well, so... Oh. I think this is a pretty good estimate for people if you're looking to, you know, spend, like, they roll max a character to see, you know, how much you actually might need, you know? So... I think rolling here would just be, yeah, I think I'll just skip out on rolling. But if you're rolling for someone, especially for collab units, you gotta, you know, you gotta make sure you have enough, you know, stuff, right? So, alright, so I think that's, yeah, I think that's it. I think it is time, yeah. So we got two, again, collab units cannot use a gold thing. So for example, you know, like, we cannot use a gold thing, so we have to physically roll the last few units. It can be pretty painful for some people because, you know, if you don't play this game a lot, that can be a lot of money spent. Kinda wish they don't do that with collab units, but, you know, I guess they had to make money somehow, I guess. But, you know, personally, I think this game definitely gives more, you know, give more, and give more for, you know, welling for your units. But at the same time, you don't need to roll that much. Too. You don't need to roll that much. Like, for example, I would have been fine with 2 copies, but I want her max, so here we are. I guess here we go. Here we are. Welling. I'm gonna have to cut this out as well. So this is about $20 for the deals. 25 rolls for $20 or $20 Canadians. So again, quantitall order for 1 roll is basically, yeah, it is basically 1 roll per dollar, which is quite a lot of money. I mean, well, most games, I think, is also like 1 roll per 1k. So we need 2 more copies, actually. We actually still need 2 more copies. That's a lot of money. I don't think the 70-year-old are a good deal. Don't think. Let's start with this one first. See how much this thing. So that was 43 Canadian dollars. 43 Canadian dollars for 45 rolls. It's almost $1 per roll now. That's a lot of money. Again, once again, so very careful before you're starting to well, considering, you know, you might be spending a lot of money in here. Definitely. And this is also with the packs, remember? This is with the pack. Like, this is not, you know, just with the things, right? So, definitely look out for that. That's pity. Once again, we miss a lot. Like, we actually been getting a lot of pities. So definitely be careful again. 2 copies is enough for her, so, you know, I wouldn't recommend. So, again, once again, we gotta well again. I think we're gonna be using up the entire collab, you know, the entirety of the collab, another $40. Yep, another $40. Let's go. Which is, god dang, like, I don't, it really, like, make you feel how fast, like, this thing's, eating money up. Is that last copy? I think that might be the last copy, right? 4, not yet, actually, not yet, yeah, we still need 1 last copy, so we're gonna be using up the entirety of the collab, shops, or the collab things, because, you know, this is 70, which we might actually not get too, you know, because we might hit a pity, right? So, ooh, a lot of money, bro, a lot of money. How much is this? Let's see. Alright, that was $70, basically a full game at this point, but, oh well. It is at what it is. We don't get, you know, we don't get, idiot again. And I guess hopefully we win the 50. we won the 50-50. So, by spending everything in the shop over here, which is the entirety of the Collab limitations, that's how much it costs. And we also haven't even bought this yet. So, how much? Like 3,000, right? We need 3,000 for all the costumes. Let's see. Bonus, doubles, again, I had to get this one because this is the only one that will really give me that much. So, here's the money spent. Alright, so that's another 40 bucks. 40 bucks for the costumes. I'm gonna be testing all these out, soon. So, stay tuned. All of these new costumes, as and then of course we're gonna get this one as well. Glad that they actually. Is anything? Yeah. Okay. Not too bad. I'm gonna be full saving on freaking hardcore mechas collab at this point, because that's a freaking lot of money. For a gacha game. But which again, if you're playing Iron Saga, that's probably how much money you will spend for the entire one anyway. Alright, so let's go. All 5 copies. How much money was that? Like, how much money did I spend total? I don't even know. But here is max out copies, and let's see what happens. At the frame, or we get a movable frame, and then we got, have a dark. I think this also means some gun changes as well. Right. So let's see. This one is the one, yeah. This is the one that she just. This costume feels a little bit funny on her because she's like. I'm not used to her like her costume like that. Wish we got a new thing for Gold Eye. That's pretty worth it. The costume definitely is. Hiding in. Too good. I don't know which one was the one with the more pay. But here's Stella's. I know Stella actually got a buff, so let's see how this looks really good on Stella. Okay, I don't know her exact name in English either. So I'm just gonna call her Skillet because that's what she sounds like in Japanese, or at least from the sound for some Japanese. Personally, I think I like this one a little bit more, because hers is literally zoom up in your face. That's pretty cute, I think. But oh well. Let's use the paid ones because we did spend money on it, which is kind of. You get a lot of things, but Okay, where's characters? So, okay, one thing about her is I thought she'd be 3K, which she isn't, which is good because I'm not really which I'm glad she isn't. We didn't get a single one. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm just buy all the ones. We did spend a lot of money to get a lot of the Stardust. Oh, let's go. Alright, and then here. Don't think there's debate here, I think. Shooting or mobility? I think shooting shooting is the best because she'll be able to use more of her stuff and can. Unless we can cancel them like by default. Nothing else. What do we get here? Oh, hold on. I forgot to claim these. Okay, full talent reward for these. So awesome. And let's put her in my thing. Edit personal profile. Adorable. I think the Dark Star one. So Look at her. Look at her charging up. But hold on. I think I'll be using this instead. I think I'll be using. I think I'll be putting her here. Instead because you can really tell that I'm in. Or should I put the blue hair in the middle? Considering, you know, they are a little like this. Maybe this look a little bit better, perhaps. Who knows? Wait, hold on. What do you have? Guitar. Oh, we have her thing. Alright. Okay, so, settings card. I think we also have this one. I still think Darkstar is the better one because her face is not covered by my name. So, I think that's what I'll be using with. And now for this one, I think this should be. So, I'm still leveling. I don't know. Take her. I think we do this again, I think. Because yeah, her blue hair I think pretty good at matches. Alright, I think that should be fine, I think. So that's everything we get from, you know, from the things, and alright, let's see how she goes with costumes. Was gonna test a little bit of Skillet because she did get a buff, so let's see how she is here. I'm smart enough. Yeah, so yeah, her gun did change. Pretty menacing, I think. Yeah, that's actually pretty menacing. What do you want to test out though? How do we do things? How do we do the things? I remember. Hold on. So how do we do the down switch? That's not. How do we do the down? Okay. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can like do that while bursting. We had to burst now, I think. I'm missing the timing. Okay, so we had to be shooting it. Jesus Christ, look. Where is she shooting this from? Where is she shooting this from? I can tell, man. I don't even remember if she had BASElard. Oh. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna see, okay. She is really scary in freaking burst. Oh no, okay, no, hold on. Because we have freaking, you know, we have the recharge on. Bye-bye. Well, I think this can be very scary for the enemy to see, probably. It's like a fear factor for enemies. Alright, let's see on Stellar buffs. See how that changes anything. Alright, because she had a problem before of just being not as edgeworthy, or not as I don't know, It feels a little bit better, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So far, doesn't feel that different. Am I missing something here? Who knows? Alright, now let's test out Aura on the skin and see how she goes. Or see if there's any, like, changes, you know. Where is Starward? Which is Aura. The background is so bright. Background is so bright. Alright, let's go. Doesn't anything changes, per se, so... I think this is a skin that... for his... ult. No. I did that. I could do that. That'd be funny. How about the other skin? How about the others? I think it's just a color. I think it was just a. Which I think it was just a color swap. Yeah, I guess like the white guns is a little, it's like throwing me off a little bit. I don't know. Doesn't feel that like that. Doesn't feel that. Alright, so how do we do here? Alright, yeah, I think that's everything. I think I covered everything. Remember there's anything else. I know that BASElard got changed. Now I think she can cancel out of her size special ability? Don't remember. What the? That changes a lot of things, I think. Okay, so I think that's what we can do now. Like, I can cancel the shooting one out of like this. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. It's actually a lot faster now, that one. So yeah, I think that is what we can do now. So that's pretty. Like, I think back then we couldn't do that. But awesome, I guess. Which will only matters if you actually roll that one, because I think that is like T5 or something, or like T, one of the T's, whichever T's you want. Manners. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think that is about it. I don't think we can really make anything new here. We have to wait for not to 6 days. That's actually pretty quick for but you know, she's a unit that we can use a gold, you know, the gold thing on. So, you know, I think that's much easier to handle. I already have, you know, I have 3, so that means I don't only 3 copies of her, which is still a lot, but it is manageable. You can eventually, you know, especially, you know, collab units where you have limited amount of time to well everything. I mean, a bit tougher for, you know, most people. Put on the character that her. Let's see what her action is, you know, for going into the battle here. So let's try. Why not? Let's try her against the bot and see how she performs. And after that, I'll call it a day. Instead of uploading a video this at this weird hour because I just want to test it out, and I don't know when I'll get to play her a lot, so her live 2D doesn't feel like she moves a lot. Oh well, it's fine. Right, I probably should be using Gorai. Yeah, I probably should be using Gorai team. Not sure how good it is in cuts. I think we have to... I have 2,000 health? How many health? Or how many reduction? Remember. Ow. That sucked. Alright, so now we use burst immediately, right? Jesus Christ. Wow, that sucks. At range. Okay, no. It comes back, okay. That's cool, that's cool. That's a really fast melee option, I think, right? Remember. Exactly. You have guards for that? That's so cool, okay. That's... Okay, not... Okay, hold on. You have some crazy moveset, I think. I'll do the slide, hold on. I think a lot of these are... Yeah, I think these are scaring people, right? I think, for... hold on. Let me put on Gorai, yeah. Let me put on Gorai. I wanna see if there's any special lines, you know, for... I wanna see how much HP reduction, right? It is for her, so... Let's see. Okay, so, hold on. Let's put on Gorai and see how she... We'll see if there's any special lines, right? So yeah, hold on. I don't know why I didn't just put her on Gorai right away, so... And I'm farming, you know, farming things at the moment, so... Gorai, I wanna put her back to the skin. The original skin. Or to the other skin. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. Yes. Let's go. Maxed out. AI. Let's go, AI, come on. So far, I just wish she's another reloadable mecha or a reloadable gun unit. But she's the normal unit. She's like the normal unit. Is there any special lines? I think that's a special line, I think. I don't remember. You can tell. I think. I don't know. I guess... It's a little pathetic. Yeah, I think it's mainly for scaring people. Like, that move. Like, it looks really strong, but... It is kinda... meh, I think. That's a really long range. That's a really long range, okay. Yeah, that's a really long range. That's crazy. Like, I didn't expect to hit at that position, right? You're fast enough. What a middle AI here. Keep landing option, I think, because you're also attacking. In 1v1, I definitely think she wouldn't be as strong, you know, so... Yeah, get hit by a unit that come out later. Like that yeah, I think they should just make this move without any cooldown, I think, because it's not gonna be too scary. Well, I don't know, maybe. Because again, this one does cut tracking, like that one does cut tracking, so... What if I die? Like... Alright, that should be it for today. I think I covered everything in the video. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. If personally for new players, I definitely think you should. Personally, for new players, I definitely think you should get Gorai because her reloadable gun are pretty good. You don't need you don't need a lot of skills to play Gorai per se. Out of the 3 Collab units. Well, compared to Stalin and, BASElard, you kind of need skills. So, that can be, at least in my opinion, a little, for new players, for this game especially, I think you should definitely, I think you should definitely get it easier to start with. And again, if you want to roll Gorai, which Gorai is also usable, I think, without any cost, I think. So I think Gorai is definitely like the better option if you want to go for Gorai Kai. So just go into banner here and then just go to Gorai Kai and roll Gorai Kai instead of. In terms of like in terms of, in my opinion, for new players, strength for me, in my opinion. But if you are someone who likes one of these characters, then I think just roll that character. Just know that they are a little bit hard. Now, BASElard, I think, can be played even for newer players. In fact, if not better, so people don't abuse, performance girls. So character don't abuse, the gun, or like her reloadable gun. Well, compared to Stella, which Stella is gonna be very, very hard to play for new players, and BASElard, I think. Alright, well, I think I covered everything. Is there anything I think I really need to cover else? I don't think. But, that's it, I think, right? Now I just wait for Hardcore Mecha's, especially. That's it. Alright, cool, yeah. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you. Goodbye.